And APB, American Protection Bureau, voted #1 best on Long Island for all your security needs. Call 631-390-9050. That's 631-390-9050. APB.
Asking you a question like Rita or the ring boy, or why did you drive in a car with Jimmy Snuka, which I don't know if you did, hypothetically.
Right.
Why did you?
Right.
When you clearly said everybody knew. I know this, Jimmy. The 19-year-old Mike would be scared rabbit probably in certain situations.
Sure.
You know, maybe his answer is, hey, Monty, I was 23 years old.
Right.
I'm an idiot.
Right.
I was an idiot.
Right.
Got it.
Right.
I got it. It's all good.
No argument here, man. You're making nothing but too much sense. I can't even respond to it because it's sensical.
But this is what, you know what? That's what we did on the first show, but it seemed like everybody thought we were attacking him. Number one, sir, you are a legend. Whether you believe it or not, you're a legend. Okay. Everybody knows who Mario Mancini is, especially if you love the WWE. Okay.
Right.
Everybody knew who it was. Okay.
Of course.
From what I understand from knowing the guys, you're a hell of a sweetheart. You're a good guy. You're a nice guy. I don't know you personally. When I talk to you on the phone, you're a nice guy. I know from personal relationship that we had for that short time, you're a terrible scheduler. You are. Or you have no respect, right? It's one or the other, right? So it's either you can't schedule yourself or you don't give a shit about the ordinary Joe who shows you a million.
I waited like 4 or 5 hours to get insulted. It's like the show will be on in an hour. The show will be on in 3 hours. The show will be on. I'm like, hurry up and get to insulting me already. You're making me wait forever. Can you start on time?
I think what it shows, Jimmy, is that Paul Roma and Mario Mancini really don't think much about the common man.
No. Well, at least not too much about the wrestling fan.
Well, that's not fair because I don't know if they treat wrestling fans right, but I guess. All right, let me put this.
We're not allowed to use the language. What do you mean?
That's true.
What are you talking about? We're not even allowed to use the language. In this day and age, the curtain got torn open 30 years ago. And in this day and age, we're not allowed to say work. We're not allowed to say shoot. We're not allowed to say put them over. Of course we're allowed to say that. That's part of freedom of speech. We're the people who put the money in your pockets for decades. We're the people who are still going to put the money in your pocket for decades. And I got respect for both of you, by the way. Okay? You're going to still make appearances. Fans are still going to show up to see both of you because you meant something in this business, and they're going to give you their hard-earned cash. If they want to use the term shoot or work or put over, you should be grateful. Those are terms of respect, and we do respect all of you. Mike, I'm good, man. I'm good. Enough.
Well, dude, I'm not because I want to talk about this guy up on the screen.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What were your thoughts of him and his commentary on his podcast about you and myself?
Well, I can tell that he's never really watched this at all, and that's fine because, hey, you know, you're one of many who haven't really probably discovered much about us.
Right.
I know that when we go to conventions, every single wrestler, for the most part, seems to know who the hell we are, but it looks like you didn't. You ruined the Four Horsemen. You were the jumping of the shark, okay? And that is my right as a fan to have that opinion. I can have an opinion on your career. I am allowed, okay? I don't want to fight you. I don't think that I would stand much of a chance fighting you.
Wait a minute. Think about this. Think about
he
this.
Wants to beat us up.
That dude's got to be 60-something years old. We're in our late 50s.
I still don't want to fight him.
You're not listening though.
Yeah,
Who's fighting? Who's fighting?
That's
stupid. It's dumb. It's dumb commentary.
You're right. I'm going to go.
And here's the other thing. It's low-hanging fruit to go, one guy needs a dictionary and the other guy looks like he needs teeth in his mouth. It's just low-hanging fruit, man. It's
easy stuff.
It's like, okay.
Right.
You think I need a dictionary? Congratulations. I don't know. You think my partner needs teeth in the mouth? Okay.
I look cooler than Paul Roma. I ain't worried about it.
But my point is, it's baby bullshit. You know
Of
what I mean?
course it is.
Maybe the response should have been, who are they to ask us this question? Who are they to ask that question?
Right. Right. That's fair. That's fair. Instead of 45 minutes of insults and a bunch of threats, I was just like, what is this? Just
Well,
look,
again,
we have a right
for
to
two
ask
wrestlers
questions.
that had stories written for them, they can't stick to their story. First, no one listens to us. Then everybody listens to us. And then if you
Right.
keep talking, we're going to sue you. And then
Right. Right.
and then we're going to beat you up. Then you're doing
Right.
physical threats. You can't.
Right.
You got to stay on something. Stay
What
focused.
what what
Stay
about this?
scheduled.
What about this psychotic comment? I'll kind of paraphrase. Anytime a couple of bullets go through you, nobody's a tough guy. Wait a minute. What did you just say?
Yeah. Hello.
What
Wow.
the? And you're gonna legally do what? What? What is wrong with you? Well, he's really mad that horseman thing didn't work out.
Well, the funny thing is, he says at one point, he's like, I was going to sue Vince McMahon or something, whatever. And then
Right.
the lawyer said to him, you better not. Vince is involved in the mafia or something. And I'm thinking to
Right.
myself, well, Vince is still alive. So if he was involved in the mafia, what's the difference you saying it now and then?
Right.
Right?
Right.
What's
There
the
really
difference?
is. There
Is
really
no
is
difference, right?
Right.
There's no difference.
Right. Right. And by the way, some good friends of mine are. You ever read the book The Westies? Since he's so interested in mob stuff, read the book The Westies. I got some buddies in the book there for us. Enjoy
Again,
yourself.
my point
It
is
just makes me laugh. It's just
the
like,
whole
what?
conversation, Jimmy, was
Yeah.
about why didn't you do something? Why didn't you do something? Why didn't you do something? And instead it was, I wrestled in Madison Square Garden. I held Roddy Piper back. David Schultz broke my nose. And